Hey, good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Hi, my name is Sandy, and now we are in a very special session. It's called evaluation session. In this session, because we know that today we hear a lot of great speeches today, and before the break, we have heard a lot of people like someone is singing, someone has sexy voice like Joanne. So after this session, we will just have some people that are more experienced or have more older that will give some suggestions to the speakers so they can become better and better. So let me see. The first thing we have Jason, the freshman and the handsome one. He told us that it's really important to be healthy. So today we have invited a very healthy evaluator who is always very energetic and always surprising me with his great vocal variety that will come straight to you.
Hello, Toastmasters. My name is Jay. Hi. It's very interesting to be the Jason evaluator because we have the same style in many places. When we discuss in cell phone, many of your ideas inspire me a lot, and I was very happy and never stop laughing. Today, Jason tell us how important the health is. He has 3 points. Okay. I can remember that. First, eating more vegetables. Second, doing exercise. Third one is living in harmony. Harmony. Oh yeah. So his idea is very easy for the audience to remember. And I like you want to give the audience surprise. I like your many advantages. First is you using your stage very well. Before your speech, I thought we can just use the stage over here. But today, you use the stage outside of the class. And the listener is all your stage. So I can't find any place you can use next time. And maybe you can use the Second, you have a good opening and organization in the body. Your opening is very special. You use your own story, and you have a lot of interactions with the audience. I believe Joanne will agree my point. So, as your advisor, I still have some suggestions to give you. And first is your speaking velocity. Maybe next time, if you want to change the point, you can step and say it loudly, and it can help your audience to catch your idea more. And second, acting more romantically. For example, your opening is like this. One day, the old man walking down the street. Suddenly, fell down. That's all my evaluation. I have nothing to give you. You are very, very wonderful speaker. I really enjoy your speech. Look for your speech. Thank you.
Thanks to we have said that the speakers sometimes and environments are that alike, like something like that. Okay. So next speaker is Eva. Okay, Eva's speech reminds us that a company with friends is important than having prize in the end. So just like this, speaker is like evaluator. Today, her evaluator is really loved to accompany with his girlfriend. He always just suddenly come into my house and say, "Hi, Sandy, I'm going to have a dinner with Sandy. Bye-bye," something like that. So there's the people who love to accompany with his girlfriend. That will come Mike.
all, let's get Eva a big round of applause, please. She made a great pledge and her own great speech. About the C3, get to the point. The main point is that it's easy to understand what the speaker is going to say and make some sub point to support the main point. What's more, you still have to use the C2 speech, organize your speech, a great opening, body, and conclusion. So today, Eva asked a question in the beginning, and she gave us 2 examples. First is her experience about the competition, and second, she makes the connection between us, which about the college entrance exam. I believe most of us take this exam before we go to the college. And in the end, she emphasized the point she wants us to know. The process is more important than the end. So Eva, I always love your voice because it always makes us feel that you are charming and sweet. And you got a great eye contact because you always look around the audience and you use the whole stage as here. Yeah. And I also like your hand gesture. Yeah. So, however, what you can working on is the skill of the pause and how to emphasize the sentence. Here comes from my suggestion. The last sentence, I believe, you can pause longer. Like, I believe process. See, I pause here longer to let everyone to think about it and emphasize the word process. I believe process is more important than the end. Such like this. All in all, I think you've done a great job and looking forward to your next speech. Thank you.
Thank you for the guide. Okay, the next one is Tim. And I think Tim is really an interesting guy because Tim is really funny. I'm sorry, but everybody thinks he is funny. So today we find an evaluator who is also really funny.
Funny guy.
So talking to his girlfriend, and he's also weird because remember in Halloween meeting there are lots of eyes. Funny, it looks like Ruby. But today his speaker is singing a song, so the evaluator has lots of ears on his body. But that's Wilson Julian.
Okay, I'm Julian. I'm funny. Today, the team speech is really great. Why?
Why? Show us.
Because in his opening, he just stopped, and then bang, he gathered all around the audience attention. But his singing is too great, and when he asked everyone, "Is that fantastic?" But everyone, none. You sing too great. I told you to sing suck. Okay. And in his body, he always talk about how his classmates laugh at him, his parents. But I think you can be better to talk about some positive examples to prove your point. And in his conclusion, that is very powerful conclusion to end with a song to mention about what important is about your thing in your life. And I will talk about some performance which you have in your speech. Your eye contact is really great. When you sing, you look at everyone. But remember, if you have to pause, don't look at the floor or outside, and that everyone will notice about your thinking. And the facial expression is really great because everyone is laughing at you, but you are just and everyone will know the atmosphere that when you are on stage. The really great point is he mentioned about I still love singing in every end of the paragraph. He mentioned about I still love singing, even everyone laughing about me. I still love singing. I think that is a great skill in the How to Say Yes project. you mention again and again and again that everyone can easier to catch your point. And I think your pulse is really great and your voice have lots of variety. Like you will see, I will sing all around and everywhere with his hand gesture and his pulse is really great, like a great performance. So I think the C5 project and C6 project, body language and vocal variety is not so hard in your case. So I think all in all, everyone is impressed about team speech, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a successful speech. Back to GE.
Okay, I'm sorry because I'm looking at jobs. Okay. Because our next speaker is Jason, and he told us that when we are taking an exam, we are doing some strange movements. So I'm just looking at if he's evaluated doing some strange movement right now, and he's doing something like. So I think it's very cute. So let's welcome our very cute evaluator job.
Sorry, I'm very nervous. Evening. I major in economics, senior year. Do you really enjoy Jason's speech?
Yeah.
Please give him a round of applause. I really enjoyed it. It's really fun. What is C5? What is the top of C5? Your body speaks. So I think that we all hear what Jason's body talks to us. Include shaking hands, turning hands, hands, and all ways of treating. These are really vivid. Just like we being in the classroom and taking an exam. I think your body language is really successful in C5. Besides, so you bring your notes with you and read it at times. You really deliver your speech smoothly and fun going home. However, next time you are supposed to prepare your speech well and play it more. You guys know, every time I talk to Jason, hey, remember to do your best in it. Jason always reply to me, okay, it's just a piece of cake. Everything is under my control. Being a native speaker may be your advantage, but may be your disadvantage as well. Because that will make you have too much confidence, just like okay. It was an excellent speech. I really loved it. Look forward to your C6 speech. Back to Cindy.
Thank you all of the evaluators. And now we know that in Toastmasters we will also learn some grammar, so we can improve our English more. So let's welcome our very cute Doreen to explain some grammar rules. Let's welcome Doreen.